Hi there and welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Teresa LaBarbera. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, dozens of pets like Gordon here are looking for new forever homes. The Connecticut Humane Society celebrates the grand opening of the new Waterford shelter. We'll tell you all about it. And mark your calendars. The first annual Closer to Free bike ride to benefit the Smilo Cancer Hospital at Yale New Haven is happening on September 10th. We'll tell you how you could sign up to ride or volunteer to give. Now let's check in with Jocelyn.
Hi Teresa, I'm in the kitchen with Julia Harris, who happens to work with some top celebrity chefs and is currently the executive producer of Simply Ming with Ming Tsai. It's great to have you with us.
It's so nice to be here.
Now, this is one of Ming's recipes?
No, this is my recipe, and it is the simplest thing you could possibly do because it is something that has its roots in everybody's house. Probably most Americans have the basics for this recipe in their pantry at any given time, and they don't realize it because...
You said I even have it.
Yeah,
and
you
I
did.
told you I don't have much.
Yeah, that's the point. Because when you think you don't have anything to cook with at home, you have the basics. You have what you need for this recipe.
All right, what is this recipe? What's it called?
It is called, well, it's hard to give it a name because it's very flexible. I call it bacon, capers, and garlic with linguine, and in this case today we're going to make it with scallops and shrimp.
All right, that sounds great. All right, let's tell everybody what to do right now. Take a look at this camera over here, Julia, and tell them.
Sit back and relax because you're having lunch with style.
Don't miss On the Green with Gil, Thursday mornings from 5 to 7 a.m. on Good Morning Connecticut. Sponsored by Big Y World Class Market, celebrating 75 years serving communities throughout New England. Summer's here. It's the perfect time to start grilling your favorite burgers. Big Y World Class Market features all natural Angus beef, always fresh, custom cut to order, no antibiotics or added hormones. Big Y all natural Angus beef. The only thing we add is the label.
Just when you thought you were done with your paint project, you discover paint bleed under your tape. Not anymore with patented Frog Tape. Frog Tape is the only tape treated with paint block technology. Watch how it works. Paint block reacts with water, simulating latex paint, and instantly gels to form a micro barrier that seals the edges of the tape, preventing paint bleed. Look at the results. With Frog Tape, no messy lines, no paint bleed. Frog Tape keeps paint out, keeps lines sharp.
Available at all fine home centers, hardware, and paint retailers.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That changed my life.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. We're soldiers, always ready to protect our country. But we've also got communities. Family, friends, neighbors who count on us. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life. Somebody from my hometown.
See what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Smilo Cancer Hospital at Yale New Haven and Yale Cancer Center is revolutionizing cancer treatment. It's there where some of the nation's best minds are working to develop new methods to prevent, diagnose, and treat cancer. The hospital's first annual Closer to Free bike ride takes place September 10th. And here to tell us all about it is Abe Lopin. He is the Vice President and Executive Director. And Dr. Tom Lynch is the Physician-in-Chief. Welcome. It's great to have you both here.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Great to be here.
It seems like to me that Smilo was just built, but how long has it been here now?
Well, we opened in October of 2009, so we're about 18 months, 19 months into Smilo. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Lots going on there. And with cancer breakthroughs, what can you tell us?
So we're working really hard at Smilo to bring the very best, newest therapies to our patients. We're working on creating multidisciplinary care, so you don't just see one specialty, but you see many of the specialties: surgery, radiation, medical oncology, bringing them to bear on cancer. And we're focused on research. We're focused on bringing new types of treatments that can change how we do against cancers. And then most importantly, we're trying to personalize care, because the care for Mrs. Johnson may not be the same care for Mrs. Jones.
That's right. And this is such a great service because this is really for residents here in Connecticut, and they don't have to travel so far. They used to have to go to Massachusetts or New York. Now everything is right here.
Absolutely, Jocelyn. In the last couple of years, we've seen a big shift in patients leaving the state of Connecticut for cancer care, staying home, closer to home. And we know cancer is best when it's treated closer to home. So we're very happy that that trend has begun.
Now, I would also add, we're finding many patients are coming from other states to come to Smilo.
And that's because of all the people you have actually gathered there, all the great minds.
We've been recruiting aggressively, and we have brought about 45 new scientists and doctors to Smilo over the first year of our active recruiting. We plan to bring another 45 to 50 new doctors and scientists in, and we want this to be one of the world's very best cancer hospitals.
You're doing so much for the community. Just last week I was there at Smilo, and I did a story on the head and neck cancer screening. To preview that, the following day was a free screening for the community. And Abe, you say that you actually
we had
found
250 individuals who went through the screening that day, and 15 of those we found something of suspicion, which now moves them to the next level. And those are 15 individuals, perhaps, that would have gone undetected. So we're thrilled that we were able to do that. We're thrilled that you helped us cover that story. And there were 15 individuals who now will get some care perhaps that they wouldn't have had.
That's right. Really quickly, early detection key to cancer treatment.
Particularly in a head and neck cancer, where you can find lesions that are precancerous, and you can take them out without causing a lot of the morbidity. In head and neck cancer, if you do big operations, it can affect your ability to talk and your ability to chew.
All right, let's talk about something big that's coming up in September, the Closer to Free ride. How did this all come about?
So, as Dr. Lynch said, 2009 we opened Smilo Cancer Hospital, and we were looking for a venue, an event that would focus attention on not only Smilo Cancer Hospital, but the battle against cancer. And so we came up with this ride, which allows every age, every gender, every skill level to be able to participate. And so we came up with this ride, which is 100 miles, or for some of us, a 25-mile route, a beautiful
I'm with you
day.
there, 25
miles.
Yes,
Exactly. So it gave us the opportunity to say, here we are, you can participate in any way. You can ride, you can volunteer, you can support someone who is riding. So it was an event that lots of people, no matter how you wanted to participate, can participate.
You have a lot of corporate sponsors, but really what you want are people to sign up and get involved and ride.
Right, I think that one of the things that Abe's saying is really important, which is cancer doesn't just affect one person. It affects a family, it affects a community, and people want a way to give back. And this Closer to Free ride is a way for people to participate in the care of their loved one, the care of their community, and it brings money to support research, it brings money to support cancer care. Many of the projects at Smilo will be supported by the Closer to Free ride, so it's incredibly important to what we're doing, and it's really a way for people to be involved.
Well, we all know somebody who's been affected by cancer, so I can understand what you're saying here, exactly. Now, tell us more about the route itself.
So the route is, as we say, it's 100-mile or 25-mile for some of us, but it will go through more than 10 towns through Connecticut and really wind its way through some of the most beautiful Connecticut coastline. It will start out of the Yale Bowl. It'll finish at the Yale Bowl. We have stops all along the way with food and with assistance, whether mechanical assistance or medical assistance. So there's a route that's been planned that will help people through it. And at the end, we're going to have a big celebration when everyone comes in, whether 25 miles or 100 miles. When we're back at the Yale Bowl, we'll have a big celebration, not only for the riders, but their families, volunteers. So it's going to be a terrific day.
And do you expect it to be pretty much an all-day affair?
You know, I mean, the 25-mile ride should take people only a couple hours.
Right.
But the 100-mile ride is a 6 to 8 to 10-hour event.
Exactly. Are you going to do the 100 miles?
I'm probably going to do the 25. My wife's doing the 100.
Okay.
So there'll be someone in the family doing the 100. And, you know, pretty much anyone can do the 25-mile. If you go to the gym, if you work out regularly, most people can do the 25-mile. And the 100 miles for the cycling enthusiasts. But I think they're both great ways to get involved.
All right.
On our website, rideclosertofree.org, there's information about training and how you can get involved.
That's right. You can get training if you're not as, I guess, as a good of a rider as some other people are.
That's true. And that information is on our website.
Is on your website. And that number is also, there's also a number there for everybody to call right there on the screen. And the website again is rideclosertofree.org. And I don't know if everybody got to see this shirt that everybody gets to wear on that ride. And
that's correct.
John Pearson has already been wearing this because I know he's been promoting the ride. He's going to take part.
And Channel 8, a great sponsor, and we thank you for that.
Well, we are thrilled. Again, really quickly, the money stays here.
And I think that's really important, is that this helps support cancer care and research in Connecticut, in our region, and it affects our community. So it's a way of giving back that has incredible impact in our community.
All right, very good. Abe, Tom, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
And up next, she's produced celebrity chef shows for over 15 years now. Julia Harrison shares one of her favorite recipes in the kitchen when Connecticut Style returns, so stick around.
At Dairy Queen, we don't stop at good enough.
We don't just give you a cake, we give you a Blizzard cake with creamy DQ vanilla or chocolate soft serve and your favorite Blizzard flavor.
And we don't just blow bubbles.
We blow bubbles with kittens inside them.
Because at Dairy Queen, good isn't good enough.
Delicious DQ Blizzard cakes, creamy DQ soft serve and your favorite Blizzard flavor. So good, it's ridiculous.
This is my Cool Smiles, the coolest place to go for your teeth on the whole planet. It's the dentist, but it's fun right when you get there. Mommy says it's easy because the people help her with grown-up stuff. Really nice people teach you about teeth, but it's not like school. That's Tyler. His mom comes back here to hold his hand.
Keeping kids happy and their teeth healthy is easy at Cool Smiles. All you have to do is call to make an appointment for you or your child.
The best part is, when you're done, you get a toy. Cool Smiles!
I want you to buy a car.
July, hot weather and lots of car commercials. Dealers want you to believe that you'll pay less for a car just because it's a holiday.
At Bob's of Milford, you'll always pay less no matter what day it is.
You could drive away in this brand new Buick Cross for just $199 a month.
Don't believe the holiday sales.
Come to Bob's and save every day. Bob's of Milford.
He just wants to get you a loan.
Open Sundays.
If you're constantly on the go, it can be a job in itself trying to feed your family.
But on those days when you just don't have the time or the ingredients, good cooking doesn't have to fall by the wayside.
That's right. Julia Harrison is a working mom and a cooking show executive producer for Simply Ming with Ming Tsai, and she's going to show us just how to improvise in the kitchen. We're excited to have her. Great to have you with us.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
And you already started, whatever it is you're doing.
Yes, I did. Well, here's what's in the pot. I actually have, this is a trick that I learned to get more nutrition into my daughter. And
it's really boiling. Should I lower this thing?
Yeah, would you just a touch?
There you go.
Thank you. The magic stove. I have here two kinds of spaghetti. One is actually a multigrain spaghetti, and the other is regular spaghetti. And the reason I combine them is because my family will not eat just the multigrain or the whole wheat.
It has a little bit of a different taste, and I think you could tell.
I have to agree with her. And the texture's a little different. Right. So, but when I combine these two, they go for it. So, and since she, like so many other kids, loves pasta,
that's what you do.
A lot. Yeah.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Now, before we get started, we should mention a little bit about your career, because you've had the opportunity to really work with some incredible chefs.
Yes, I have. I've been very fortunate. I've been doing cooking shows, producing cooking shows since the Food Network went on the air in 1993. And I've worked with some of the really wonderful chefs. Well, let's see, Emeril Lagasse and Mario Batali, and
how fun!
It's big names.
Okay. What are you making today, though?
Today, I am doing something that's actually, what got me thinking about this is what we are actually in the process of trying to do with Simply Ming this season. It's in its 9th season. It's a PBS show with Ming Tsai. And what I try to do with my cooking shows is take into account what we all try to do on a daily basis as working moms.
Right.
And that is try to make the cooking shows realer. Instead of having everything prepped and having everything, you know, have 5,000 pots, because I think, oh my gosh, the working mom has to clean all of these. What we're trying to do with Simply Ming this season is have everything be spontaneous. We've thrown out the recipes, and we have Ming and his guest chef, and this season we have Jacques Pepin, we have Jonathan Waxman, we have Andrew Zimmer from Bizarre Foods.
So everyone is just working off whatever's in front of them.
All of these guys they're not getting any recipes. They're using the pantry that we have on the set and the stocked refrigerator, and they're winging it.
I like that idea.
So we're winging it today.
We are winging
4
it
minutes,
today.
so we got to get going.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
all right,
go ahead.
so what we have to do is we have to wing it ourselves, and what we're doing is we're doing something by, we're using the ingredients that everybody has on hand, even when they think they have nothing to work with. And that is something, we all have these. Capers. For some reason, everybody has a jar of capers.
I don't have capers, but you said I can use the olives that
green olives.
Okay, I have
that
olives
are hanging
in my fridge. Okay.
Bacon or another pork product like ham, we have those hanging out, and we have let's see, something in the allium family, garlic,
onions, or whatever,
something like that.
Okay.
And then an acid, lemon. You have those on hand usually for food or for
and if you don't, you said
they're
you
easy
use
enough to get.
wine.
White wine.
White wine.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then what we want to do is start with some olive oil. Okay.
Okay. Extra virgin.
Extra virgin or regular. You were cooking with it, so it really doesn't matter. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to take a couple pieces of the bacon.
No, that's not cooked or anything. We're cooking that right now.
We're cooking that right now.
Go ahead.
Okay. And we want to get that going.
Start to sizzle.
Start to sizzle, which we'll do right away. And then what we want to do is take
You do that because I'm
garlic. I'm just going to smash the garlic to flavor the olive oil. And I'm using garlic in 2 stages. This is to flavor the olive oil.
Oh, you can just put it in chunks like that?
Just like that, just in chunks.
Make sure you pull it out though at the end, I would assume, right?
Exactly. You're absolutely right. This is just to flavor the olive oil that is going to...
We have 2 minutes, Julia.
Oh my God.
I know, you're under the gun now.
I'm under the gun. Okay. That's going to flavor the olive oil.
Ooh, it smells good already.
And this cooks the bacon super fast too, but it's going to flavor the olive oil. That's going to...
I'm going to lower your bacon. I'm a little...
No, that's all right.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, we're going to add the capers. I'm putting them in whole, but if you have some individuals in your house who might... Little individuals who might be a little worried about, what is a caper? I don't think I'm going to like that. You can cut them up like I did right here.
Okay.
And they disappear. Okay.
So about a half a cup or a quarter of a cup?
Yeah.
Whatever you have.
A quarter of a cup, actually. Yeah, you eyeball it, and it depends on how much you're using of other things. Now, at this point, I could add the garlic. And then I would add a little bit. I would add a little bit of lemon juice, and then I would take my pasta, and that would be a wonderful dinner right there with those great flavors. However, I have usually in my freezer shrimp and scallops. So in this case,
we have 1 minute.
Oh my God! Oh my God! And I'm going to use shrimp.
Now you know what Ming feels like when he.
I know. And I'm always yelling in his ear. So I'm going to add.
This is good. We're adding protein.
I'm adding these because I do have these on hand all the time, and shrimp is always at its best when it's frozen because it is actually frozen at sea. So unless you're married to a shrimper and you live next to a Gulf, you should get frozen shrimp. Exactly. And this cooks really quickly. The pasta should be just about ready.
Perfect, because we have 30 seconds.
I'm going to test the pasta. Here, I'll grab some pasta.
Would you put the...
Don't you worry. We're going to come back at the end of the show, show everybody what it looks like. But for now, we've got everything in there, right? That we
have everything except I'm going to add the lemon juice.
Okay. She's adding lemon juice.
And the other thing, just so you know, I do have...
What is it?
Basil.
Basil, yes.
And tomatoes, which you can add as well if you have them on hand. You can add them. And this works well with parsley.
Great.
And over there...
I think they need another minute.
Okay.
Anyway, no, you're supposed to finish them in the sauce.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
It should be al dente.
Okay, and of course, we'll have the recipe on our website.
And by the way, those vegetables over there, let's not forget those vegetables.
Where are they going?
They are going in the kids' mouth, because when the kids are starving and they're
treats. Okay.
They're hanging on your legs.
All right, we're out of time, but we'll taste this at the end of the show. Coming up next, finding the pet that's right for your family. The Connecticut Humane Society is on Connecticut Style. Don't go anywhere.
You've seen us ask the governor your tough questions. Now more than ever, it's time to do it again. Your voice, your chance, your questions. Send them to us now through WTNH.com. Then watch Monday at 5:30 on News 8. Local healthcare workers fighting for their jobs and their patients.
Without the services we provide, our patients will have nowhere to go except for the streets and the emergency rooms.
As long as they're fighting, we'll make their voices heard. Who's got your back? News 8.
Victims of situations in which they have been injured through no harm of their own are entitled to full and complete compensation for all of their injuries and losses.
We don't charge a fee unless we recover for the client.
A good lawyer has to be willing to aggressively pursue the claim of the client and to understand what the client's needs are. At Buckley & Wynn, that's what we do.
We urge everybody that believes that they've had an injury and may have a case, call us.
Here, kitty. Here, kitty. Oh, just come snuggle with Mama.
Missing something? Like the Wear One, Share One event at Sears Optical. One pair for you and one to share with a friend or family. All for just $98.99. Sears Optical. Don't miss a thing.
Tonight, there's some of the most famous moms in Hollywood. Tori Spelling, the Kardashians' mom, Kris Jenner, star stylist Rachel Zoe, and Denise Richards. So how do they do it all? It's Celebrity Secrets, Mommywood, on Primetime Nightline. Tonight at 10 on ABC.
Are you looking for the perfect family pet? With so many dogs, cats, birds, and other small animals waiting for loving homes, the Connecticut Humane Society hopes you'll consider shelter adoption. Alicia Wright is the Public Relations Director at the Connecticut Humane Society and joins me now alongside Gordon. Welcome to the both of you. It's great to have you here.
It's great to be here. Thank you for inviting us. Gordon seems to be snuggling in quite nicely.
Yeah, I hope he likes the set. This is good. Now, Gordon is a Jack Russell Terrier.
He is. He's 3 years old, and he's looking for a home, ideally prefer adults. He's not very favorable about cats, but he is okay with other dogs. And of course, we're going to want to do a meet and greet. He's available right now at our Newington facility, and he's just dying to go home with somebody wonderful.
So you have a location in Newington, but several others across the state.
Yes, we have one in Westport, and of course, we have our facility in Waterford, which is about to celebrate the grand opening of its new shelter.
Oh, how exciting!
I know.
We actually have some video we could show you of the grand opening of the shelter. It's in Waterford, and you're actually having an event that goes along with that?
We are on Saturday, this coming Saturday, July 30th. We're having our grand opening ribbon cutting ceremony and open house celebration. Ribbon cutting is at 10:30, and then at 11 a.m. we begin with dog adoptions and vendors and a dog wash and towel sales.
A dog wash, how fun!
A dog wash to raise funds for the organization, shelter tours, dozens of lovely pets available for adoption, just like Gordon.
Oh, now tell me about the process. I mean, you have to be kind of approved to take a dog home or an animal?
That's correct. We ask people to come on in and meet our animals, and then if they see somebody that fits the bill, then we're going to ask them to fill out an application and go through an interview process so we can help make the perfect match for both the lovely pet and the family.
Sure. Now you're open year-round and you're always getting new animals, so I assume you would probably benefit from donations?
Absolutely. Our supporters and donors are just the lifeblood of our organization, as well as our volunteers and our staff members. So we're regularly seeking donations. We're regularly seeking new adopters to come in and meet with lovely pets like Gordon. And of course, we're always looking for volunteers as well.
Well, that's terrific. I think we're looking at some more video here. Why did you need the new building in Waterford?
The existing shelter is 40 years old, so it is a crumbling building. The infrastructure is beginning to be very, very old, and it was time to modernize, move forward, expand, and offer additional opportunities for the animals.
So let me ask you, how do you match the pets to the families? Is there certain criteria?
It's kind of a two-way process. We ask families to be open-minded and think realistically about their needs and about the pets that they're interested in adopting. And then we help to match them, steer them in the right direction. Are you an individual who loves to do lots and lots of exercise and running in the woods and that sort of thing? Well, maybe a dog like Gordon would be a perfect fit. But if you prefer to be a homebody, well, maybe a senior pet is a good match for
Well,
you.
that's great. Alicia, any advice for people thinking about getting a pet?
Do your research first. Think realistically about what you can afford and what you can manage, and then once you've gone through that process, come and visit us at any one of our shelters, and we would be absolutely delighted to help you.
Because it certainly is a commitment.
It is a commitment, a lifelong commitment. They're counting on us.
Well, let's put all the information back up on the screen about the event, the grand opening. It's July 30th, 10:30 to 3:30. A lot of activities. Sounds like a jam-packed day.
It's going to be a very fun and enjoyable day, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody there.
All right, sounds terrific. Thank you very much, Lisa. And Gordon, hopefully we'll find him a home.
Yes.
All right, stay tuned. There's much more Connecticut Style coming up after the break. We'll be right back.
See yourself at Brio. I love what I'm learning, and I really love helping people look their best.
I was looking for a change, and Brio gave me exactly what I was looking for.
I love the instructors, and the facilities are amazing.
Brio has taken me out of my comfort zone and has prepared me for the beauty industry.
See yourself at Brio.
With great locations, there's a Brio near you. BrioAcademy.edu.
At Fridays, $12.99 gets you more than 3 full courses of great tasting food. Sure, you'll start by choosing from a variety of Friday's delicious appetizers, plenty of entrees, and a selection of decadent desserts. But it doesn't end there. Watching our bartenders mix up ultimate cocktails is a 4th course in itself. And what about course number 5? Sharing good times with new friends at the bar. Always ending the day better than it started? Course number 6. There's no telling where the courses might end. But let's start with those 3 delicious full courses for $12.99 and see where the night takes you.
Are your depression symptoms keeping you from living the life you want to live? If so, please call right now about our medical research study of an investigational medication to treat depression. Adults who qualify may receive study-related care and study medication at no cost. To see if you may pre-qualify, please call right now toll-free 1-866-330-9797 or visit ifeelblue.com 1-866-330-9797.
All right, we're back here in the kitchen with Julia and Alicia and Gordon, of course, but Gordon's not going to have any macaronis here. I just want to mention that we finished cooking the linguine in the frying pan here.
Yes, really critical, because that way the pasta absorbs the flavors of the sauce. I learned that from Lydia Bastianich. That was so important. I've never done it anyway since, and it makes all the difference.
And
in
you
the world.
added more of the water, the
Yeah,
pasta
the pasta water. It thickens the sauce for you because of the starch in the pasta water. It's wonderful.
Okay, great. Ready to plate it?
Let's
give it a
shot.
All right, we want to thank all the rest of our guests, Dr. Tom Lynch and Abe Loatman from Smiley Cancer Center, Yale New Haven as well. Most of all, thank you all for watching.
Make it a great day. Bye. Gordon needs a hug.